I'm in my shirt from Mazatlan. And yes, I wore this yesterday. I also slept in it. I've had a great morning and I wanted to share that with everyone. I'm looking at the monitor that I can see myself on, but I know the camera's there and I'd like to talk to you directly. And I anticipate that I will get an actual conversation um, with some family members and others. Um, Look at what happened. I kind of have trouble, however. All right, there's the dragon. You see the butterflies over there? And our little dragon. People have said that art's a messy business. It is. So is change. Ty Murray, Jared, Deanna. This is your legacy if you can figure out how to make it work for you. I wish we could have just conversations here on the computer. Uh, we could talk on the phone. Uh, and I'm sure that'll happen. But I want you to think hard about what's going on. Now, I'm pretty excited about everything that's going on here. If you've seen some of the earlier videos, you will recognize the change. And it's dramatic, beyond dramatic. It's magnificent. Not only in myself, but in the goals I believe Spirit set forth for me to achieve in this life. So I fell on my spine, bruised my tailbone. I cannot sit. And as I might have mentioned before, extreme pain makes me laugh. So as long as I'm giddy, let's have some fun with that because that's what I'm doing. I have no choice. Um, I'm going to embrace this moment of clarity brought on by extreme physical trauma. I was in that Bobcat, doing my thing, making all this happen, among other things over there, rushing, trying to please people, and I jumped in. You got to back in the thing, and I sat down just as quick as I could to help everybody get on with their life, and I missed the seat, much like you miss a stair. But in this particular John Deere, what number is that? Uh, that's the forklift. Anyway, in this particular John Deere, right in front of the seat, there's this handle that sticks out. And boy, didn't I sit right on that. Oh gosh, with every bit of my 150 pounds, I think. But it brought me some numbness last night. Just totally numbed my body, which has I'm a chronic pain sufferer ever since I can remember. Um, it brought me some numbness. I gotta, I can't. Made me realize how very mortal this body is, even though I understand it as to be very mortal. And I don't challenge this body to do more than it's capable of, especially with the way that I've treated it. Would you ask your dog to sit up and beg if you've abused him like a son of a gun? So I'm lucky to be alive today. Tomorrow, I don't know. I guess I'll spin this around a little bit because I see some sun hitting one of my pieces of art. You might like to see it. There's my office, my outdoor office, because I'm uber paranoid about getting COVID and dying before I get a chance to make a difference in this world. Because that's what I came here to do. I come here to be rich. I am. Well, what do you do with that? So I contemplated that for a bit, and I just want to be me, and that's what I'm doing. So I guess that's the greatest gift. I would like the benefits of my wealth and a wonderful company that succeeds very well and is run by competent people. As I have no business running a company. I never have, never will. But there are people that do that much better than I do, and they enjoy it, and it's part of their wonderful journey, and I hope to give them that opportunity. So I've been working on some PR stuff. Uh, um, I call this the Miracle Mile here. So without letting anything out, hopefully uh, we'll be having some major highway frontage. I don't mean out here. We've got that. We have beautiful places for our art. We have a beautiful building. We have a beautiful front. The landscaping is magnificent and perfect, and it's clean and tidy. And everybody that would approach it would understand that this is not. Oh, it doesn't look like that building behind me, no. But it looks more like the art that you see behind me. I happen to love the building behind me and all that it entails, this ruggedness. Um, I don't know that I came online to have any kind of uh, a topic today because I just can't. That's the mind numbing effect of extreme pain or physical injury. And I'm grateful for it, frankly, at this point. Um, what I'm even more grateful for is that I've actually achieved some goals. You're looking at it. We've managed to cross culture. We've managed to unveil a mountain. We've managed to inspire young artists and old artists, and we've managed to make a difference. And I do reach out to, excuse me, um, you, friends and family, and artists alike, especially those that have known me through my journey, and watched me succeed and fail and succeed and fail and succeed and fail. Um, Always be me and be a badass. I don't mean driving the Corvettes and the Porsches and stuff. I've already done that. Been there, done that, got the t shirt. I mean having a grasp on reality that surpasses government, surpasses normal everyday run. I got to make this paycheck. I got to do this. I got another bill coming. I got this. I got that. Yeah, oh boy, I got those issues, but I've managed to figure out how to get them down to just simply feeding myself, um, and allow spirit to do that for me, and allow spirit to supply everything for me, and allow spirit to uh, heal me from a very deep wound. I can't blame people for anything that they don't take responsibility for, but I can sue them in court. I can take them to the judges, and I can uh, provide my evidence, and I can sue the shit out of them. Because even though I couldn't talk to you, as I still can't, how is this happening? Everybody has these texts, and I have 12 of these phones. I've told everybody countless times. Um, uh, I trusted three people. I signed my life over to them, and they decided to try and kill me. That's all this really is. They've really hurt my health, and they've really caused a lot of hardship in my life that was unnecessary, absolutely unnecessary, and all out of egos. I offended them. Gee, I offended someone. Did you guys hear that? Breaking news: Jeffery Spakes someone. That's my job, bitch. I can only offend you if I hit close to the target. So these ego-driven bastards, and we'll stop there because they probably had fathers. Um, uh, are about to have an avalanche come down on them. And thank you, all of you, for your support. However, I need a team. I don't need a team. I don't need anything. I can go up that mountain. I'm happy. But I feel a responsibility because I've been given this great wealth and this incredible science and all of the abilities that I have. I've built up a portfolio that should sustain many generations of my family very well. And unless I speak out like this, unless I continue on, it's going to be swept under the carpet. No one's going to. So I refused to let that happen, and I started making videos 3 years ago, 2 years ago. I don't know. Time is irrelevant. I'm alive. That's the time I have. And so I got well by doing what I do best, and that's making art, making a studio space, and encouraging young people to be more than what they think they can be, and encouraging older people. And learning a new language so I could communicate better. Because my English language, I only speak truth, and that's not an English language that's spoken anymore. And so I'm entirely misunderstood. Maybe it's the way I say truth, maybe it's my accent, maybe whatever, but I'm not feeling sorry for myself. I'm feeling sorry for you that don't understand what I'm saying, or you can't believe it in your heart. I thought of making my name Mr. Unbelievable because apparently nobody could possibly believe what I found, and yet it's had 54,000 impressions. And that's not even the video I want you to see. That's not even the one that shows the story of when I found it at night. That's the second day. Or wait, it's 6/2. I found it on my birthday. And it happened to be named after my birthday, which was my sobriety date. And it was also the last opportunity I had to purchase that land, to purchase the home that I knew God wanted me to have. On the mountain where I meditated and discovered spirit and discovered my way of life. It was only natural that I end up there, and only natural that I would have an impact site that would help who knows how many people. So, no, they have not beaten me, folks. No, what doesn't kill you makes you more stronger. That's bullshit. I'm Jeffery Spakes. I call myself an artist because that's what you understand. If I were to say I was a scientist or a biochemist or a philosopher or something like that, you wouldn't get that. But that's truly who I am. And I'm an engineer. I love engineering. I love quantum physics. I am just a geek. I love the wings of a butterfly. I know exactly how they're made, right down to the minuscule. Do you know they're tiled? Have you ever looked at in a microscope? Well, if you look at my videos, and please like and subscribe. I need that support. The channel needs that support. I don't, because my life here is limited. But what I'm creating here is everlasting. I'm going to leave. This IT department right here behind this door is going to stay. So is the fine art department over here. So are all the airbrushes and paints and everything that I brought in. The welders, the equipment. I mean, we're talking buku bucks, folks, and brand new. But I've been saving them for something. Spirit said to buy these and keep them, and one day you'll have your school, I guess. Um, and I can't say what this is, but I'm looking at a little bunny right there. Hey, buddy, how you doing? That's a male. Let's see. Can we give you a view? Oh, come on. Holy sh! Uh, Let me describe my morning. I sat down on that thing in the bobcat, which bruised my tailbone. So I did not really sleep well. I sleep in Dioge's house with him, which is a fabulous doghouse. What you need is an all-wheel drive Subaru, your dog, and he's solid. He's in there now, and we can go up any trail. Oh man, I love this car. And it was actually a gift because I gave a man a pickup truck. I fixed it up best I could, and then when I saw that he needed it more than I did, I gave it to him. Absolutely. In the car that he was driving, I got that. I took that. I mean, it was my car. I needed that truck. I needed some transportation. But I know a man with a truck always has an income. And he has family and a lot of people he's responsible for, needed reliable transportation. And quite frankly, the Subaru is a Frankenstein of a machine, and it sucks gas, and it's got all. But it's my beautiful doghouse, and I'm sure one day all those things I mentioned will be replaced because it's a beast of a machine, and it's taken Doj and I all over this desert, up trails, quads only go, and she's got some scars, marks, and tattoos, but because of her beautiful pearl paint, you can't really tell unless you look. But those are earnings. Anyway, I ramble on because that's important. I want you to understand who I am. I want you to really get me. So many people have seen my videos of me in a psychotic state, and that was important for me to make those videos. That was so important because other people can learn from them. Science can look at them and understand what happens when someone abandons a person, when someone has so much trust and adoration and all this, and actually gets manipulated into a situation where they're a slave and they don't know it. So as I was coming out of that hell, I created video after video after video, and what you see online is nothing compared to how many there are. I don't even know what you've seen online, but it's really made it difficult for me to move forward in many ways. But apparently that is irrelevant. So I sacrificed my self respect, my dignity, and everything else in hopes that you would learn. And other people can forever and ever and ever, long after I'm gone. See, as an artist, we create, and our egos are so big that we want that to live forever, and we want you to think of us forever. At least this, I just want to make sure that other people understand that they must create their own future. And as scary as it is, and as crazy as it is, if you avoid some pitfalls, like uh, I did not. Oh, look, there's a pitfall. Let me jump into it. Um, then you might stand a chance. Uh, so I am hoping that the remainder of my career and my life inspires people to overcome horrific events in their life. I've certainly lived through all of them. And my biography, autobiography, whatever. I don't want to do my biography. You need to come do it. But you can find it online. My name is Jeffery Spakes. However, I wasn't always sure how to spell it. So Jeffery and Jeffery. Start. Um, Metamorphosis. Um, Meteor Wronged, Angry Artist, DOG Meteorites. That's spelled D, capital D, E, space, big O, and then G, E, E, G, E, E, DOG. And for those of you that can't spell in English, that is dog, phonetically written. This is brought to me from Alvaro. Uh, love you, Alvaro. Wish you were here. As the studio grows, do you? Peace, love. Um, Let me throw out a few other names. Maybe they're out there. Hey, Juddy, how you doing? I'm doing good. It was a hell of a run. You know me. I'm gonna make it. But I have some issues with uh, the support I received. Um, Major. And let's try and uh, let's see what you guys can do. There's plenty of evidence online and everything else. You got to do some digging, I guess. I don't understand how to get this shit to you. So I'm going to finish this video and show you one of my favorite things. Okay. I'm sitting on a cart that has an opening so my spine can go through it. But check this shit out. Look at my tools. This is cool. That's my work table. You can't. I don't know if you could see it. My monitor sucks. That is a striker bed from an emergency room. Put a piece of wood on top. This is the accoutrement, the bedside table, if you will. Now, for you that don't know, back way back in, I think it was 94, 5, 6, 7, somewhere around there, I was commissioned indirectly from Eisenhower Hospital, but directly through the National Endowment for the Arts and two other partners who I won't say their name now in case they want to come and sue me because they have money. Um, but I redesigned the hospital room. I redesigned the hospital bed. I redesigned the hospital bed tray, the lighting, the IV pole, the everything for Eisenhower Hospital here in Rancho Mirage. And I also designed the furniture that the patients, visitors sat in. I designed the rooms, the doors, the cabinets, the fountain that goes in the front lobby, the fountain that goes, actually, the fountain went outside the front lobby, and 39 foot, it was 39 feet for my love of 39, mobile clock that suspended in the lobby. All of this was to be, right down to linens made of hemp and other things. And the whole concept behind this is chromotherapy. Chromotherapy is the fact that McDonald's is red because that makes you hungry. Orange makes you this, blue makes you that, and all this stuff. It's science. For those of you that believe in science, look up chromotherapy. It's interesting, and it's used on you every day to make you purchase things you don't even need or want. So enough about that psychology part. If you want to learn more about psychology, I'm happy to direct you to some people that have some numbers or letters after their name. Oh yeah, like Mr. Roxania, my partner, who could not believe that I could say a prayer and then Spirit would give me a 28-pound, 29-piece puzzle meteorite from the asteroid Vesta. 104 witnesses watched this thing go. 104 that reported it. Tens of thousands witnessed it. And you can see it too. So I'm going to direct you to go to Google Images and type in American Meteorite Service or AMS for short, because here's the serial number for the Fireball report. AMS hashtag 531-2020. Now, the reason it has that serial number is because the American Meteorite Service or Society, I can't recall which it is, people report seeing fireballs, shooting stars and stuff, and their direction, and they put in a lot of data, which is really, really handy for science. In this particular hemisphere, we have a thing called, I think it's Skycam 6. Anyway, it was at the time operated by Bob Lunsford, Lundsford, and it captured this fireball going over Southern California. The first reported was Catalina, and then it came and landed in the San Jacinto Mountains up here. And the furthest reports are Palm Springs and Cathedral City. And that is the fireball I found. And all the science confirms everything I'm telling you. And then when I purchased the impact site, because I needed to do that to own the mineral rights, which I still do, uh, I lost my train of thought, and that's what happens. I've had strokes. So, all in all, I think I'm just going to stop it here because I have to repeating this story is crazy, and it makes me crazy. And I have some important meetings, and I have a dragon to finish, and some butterflies to get together, and some more people to inspire. And soon, I hope my buddy Tony um, uh, will be here. He's got a bunch of pins in his back and stuff, but what he does have is a phone and an ear. And he's struggling through life and a teenager and all that stuff. And um, well, my main issue is technology and income. See, I'm used to having my own gallery where people walk in and hand me money. This is not a gallery, though I'm working on one. Oh, wait till you see the one. And I fully expect it to come true. Not even going to mention anything else because I understand how quantum physics works and particle entanglement. And if one of you putzes out there decides that, oh, that's not going to happen, well, then you just fucked up my particle. So I'm not even going to tell you. And that is more than a philosophy. That's the 369 rule. That's all of it. Um, so when you wonder how someone like me ends up with something like this, you got to understand. I know something you don't, or you haven't figured out. And if you have, contact me because you've got all the money in the world. You have all the happiness in the world, and your life is solid. You work for nothing. That was something I was thinking about today. I'll end with this. Your entire life you hear if you do something you love, it's not work. And I have complained how I don't get a weekend off. I don't get this off. I don't get that off. Uh, Sometimes, not often, because I get off when I need to get off. But my work is so incredibly fun and exciting and different, evolving, and just natural that I work 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, and I would not give any of it for your weekend, or your afternoon off, or your Thanksgiving off, or your Christmas vacation, or your spring break, where you rush off and spend lots of money and have a miserable time with your family as you're trying to cram them into some bed bug ridden hotel and say, let's go have a good time. Why don't you just start having a good time now? Oh, isn't it your shift at the factory? Darn.